everyone, and holy crap, that was way too loud for me. Welcome to this live stream. Why is this so much... Oh, hang on. That's better. My bad. I'm using a version I haven't used before, and I didn't. I hadn't lowered the game audio yet. My first reaction was as well, holy crap, this is loud. But usually it's only loud for me. But yeah, sorry for that. For giving you lots of pain in your ears. Yeah, for ripping your eardrums. Thank you for the 26 months, Mike. Thank you for still subscribing, even though I just ruined your ears. Also, Birdie, yes, I like her music. It's good music. I've been in a more of a pop music mood lately. And I have a specific pop playlist. It's not very long, because I don't listen to pop that often, so there are not a lot of songs in there. But it's good. But lately, I mean like last 2 days. Because I don't know, I didn't feel the harder music I usually listen to. Anyway, welcome everyone. Today we're going to do Magic Quarters, a scenario which I have technically played before, but I would say I've never played before. Drink some water. Well, we're starting with the hydration. That's a good start. Ah, nice. This is a call to all of you to drink some water, because you probably need it. Alright, let's get started. I'm gonna say you probably need it. You don't. You might not, but you know, some of you might. So, this is Magic Quarters. And after it finally loads, there we go. Oh, look, we have a ride. Cool. So, let's open that up. Music. Oh, now it's just a video with that music. Okay, so this is Magic Quarters. It's a theme park divided in, shockingly, 4 quarters. And I've never properly played it before. But yeah, we're gonna do a similar thing to what we did with Mel's World. So this is gonna be a multiple live stream affair. And I'm just gonna see what I can do. Kind of nervous for this, as I usually am when I'm doing scenery-like stuff. But yeah, I don't even remember playing this park, because this, you know, the goal here, which it doesn't matter, but the goal here is to get 300,000 park value. So I've played this for the speedrun, obviously, because you know, played all of them. But what you do there, you just loan 25k, build a few intent rides, or park value bombs, as I've dubbed them. Then you're done. So I never had to practice this. I just had to know, okay, you know, build, I don't know, 8 or whatever, how many corkscrews you need. And that's it. So yeah, I have no experience playing this scenario. It's not a custom park. It's just a Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 expansion park. Now, to make this, actually, you know what? What we're gonna do is we're gonna do inventions list. There we go. Okay. Ooh, we got lots of exciting themes. I like that. We can do so much with that. Also, Drowned Guest 1. We literally don't have a single guest. Let me guess. This is too pricey. Yes, it is. How about now? Because this thing doesn't have stats anyway. Okay, so let's start advertising then. Yes, and on that. Does this have a price too? No, it's free. But we can charge for both. Okay, how much? 80. Okay, so we can charge at least 50. for you, I'm gonna charge more. How rich are you? 100? Holy crap. Okay, so we can charge 70. We're gonna be rich. Charge 69. Alright, 69. Let's do 69. Where's drown 1? I mean, guest 1. Same thing. Bye-bye. Good night. Alright, thank you for the follow, Mandarin 3D. Now, I'm already kind of nervous just to start playing. I want to keep this bit in the middle with the flower beds, because I like that. But I want to add something. I definitely want to add something. Fences. Nothing is complete without a good fence. Not that fence, though. That fence is disgusting. Let's see. How about that one? Oh, that looks good. The bricky bit at the bottom complements the bottom of the flower beds. Ah, yes, I like that. That's so much better. Did the guests also change their clocks to summertime? I didn't change any clocks. They all changed automatically. You know, I would not have noticed that it was summertime if I didn't see a news article about it. I forgot. Because I woke up this morning. Maybe a bit late, but I also went to bed late last night, so... Well, you know, wasn't weird. And I didn't notice anything off. So I would have totally forgotten. Wait, your oven changes automatically. Mine is set to 00. Because I unplugged it once and never bothered to set it again. Have the clocks changed in Amsterdam now? Oh, you mean it was wrong? Oh, that makes sense. I just wait 6 months for my oven to be right again. Technically, it's summertime is slightly longer than wintertime, so it's better to have it correct for summertime, because then it'll be correct like 7 months-ish out of the year, instead of just 5. That's slightly better. Oh, we already have a dead flower bed. We need handyman. Europe has too many countries and cities. We have only 45 countries, depending on your definition. And slightly more cities. Poll about good times. What? Oh, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I mean, for me, it's good evening. Good other. What other is there? You know, if you have gender, like male, female, non-binary, and other, or whatever, that makes sense. But good morning, afternoon, evening, and night cover everything. Maybe you live outside of time. Oh, maybe God is here. He's like eternal or whatever. Okay, now I think all of you agree that we need a merry-go-round. As we always do. Now, like I said, I'm kind of nervous placing anything down because I want it to look good. But that's kind of what you do. And it'll just work itself out, I presume. I at least want to lower this. There we go. Okay. How about we place it there? I don't know if that's a good placing, but I guess we'll see. I definitely want to keep the miniature railway. I kind of like it how it's in these kind of pockets of land that we own. Yeah, if I screw something up, I can always remove it. That's very true. I mean, that's just a very standard queue line. Nothing wrong with standard, but... What exactly are we doing today? Just building a pretty park. Or attempting to build a pretty park. Does the train have summer music? No, it's gentle. Now the question is... What do we decorate this with? We could do like a little thing like that. And then fence around it. Yeah, that ain't bad. Yeah, especially from this angle. Oh, hang on, we have 2 more spaces there. I didn't notice. So we remove that. And then actually go... Come on. Oh, crap. Like that. And then... And then a singular bigger one behind it. Like that. Do fences increase guest satisfaction like other scenery? Yes. But extremely little. I believe. So, let's give it a little test. So, I don't know how well it works with the merry-go-round actually. Let's use something like a maze. So, we have 2 mazes here. Or, crap, it needs to be done. What else? Okay, let's just do a car ride. That's just easy. Okay, so we have a car ride. No, it needs to be a longer one. I'm so good at this. Is this 200 meters? Yes, it is. So we have a car ride there. And then we have another identical car ride there. Okay. Hang on, they're not going. Oh, they're waiting for full load. That's stupid. Okay, there we go. We have stats. They have identical stats. Now, if we just, you know, add a thing there. A few trees. 2.78, 2.79. You know, that all makes sense. Now, let's see what fences do here. I know walls do, like, extremely minimally. They can add. So, I wonder if fences do, actually. So I'm just gonna build a whole load of fences here. Maybe they don't even have an effect, but I thought they did have an effect, but extremely minor. But so far it's still the same. So far it hasn't changed at all. Even though there are loads of fences here. So yeah, that seems like... No, does nothing, I'm pretty sure. Speed up? Nope. Absolutely nothing at all. So, we know that now. Okay, let's get rid of that. That cost us quite a lot of money. Oh well. Okay, we have the cash. Let's just fully advertise. Because why not? And then like that. Perfect. Now, this thing is already... Well, it's not free. Oh, but that's great, because no one will ride it, except the ones who got it for free. But it will get extra people to our park. Which makes sense, which is nice, because then they pay more. Hey. Also, I want a cash machine. There we go. So, fences do not count. Well, now it's fencer specific. Well, wall scenery pieces it would be then. So anything that is placed on the edge of a tile. And specifically the edge. Like, you have a few wall-like scenery pieces in from like the expansions from Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Which look like walls, but are just small scenery pieces like this one because they occupy the entire tile. Will you make an awesome coaster in and around the middle mountain of the park? Maybe. We'll see. Can you even get on there? And I don't think you can. There's nothing. No. Maybe I should build like a path through the mountain on there. Who knows? Let's make this. This is gonna be like a bit of a vanilla bit still. Oh, no, crap. Mountain Boy and Mountain Girl. Oh, I like that. I'll get them there soon. First though. Does this look good? Well, it looks good to me. Although, maybe not so much the colors. How about some dark orange? Oh, I like that color. That looks good. Yeah, that fits in nicely. Alright. Here we have, at the very top, Mountain Boy. Wait, that's not the top. There we go. And that is Mountain Girl. There we go. Mountain Girl is much faster than Mountain Boy. We're waiting for summer style music. What do you mean we're waiting for summer style music? Why do you want summer style? I can't even hear it. Oh, there we go. Give them some pensions. Don't be cruel. Oh, for the summertime. I was like, why? I can give them pensions. And then in the other bit, I will give them nothing. Absolutely nothing. What are your plans for this park? Just a beautiful park. I've already built this merry-go-round. Now, I want to sort of adhere to whatever we have here. So, I mean, this is basically a blank slate, but I want to keep this kind of like dirty with maybe like Jurassic and mine theme combined, maybe some spooky stuff. And sand is obviously perfect for Egyptian theming. Maybe something, you know, we could maybe like make an oasis and do some cacti and palm trees and whatnot. All that kind of stuff. Give the mountain couple an entertainer to make them suffer forever. Now then they'll be happy forever. Which is not good. Okay, first thing I want to do, I want to get rid of this massive mountain. But that's going to be expensive. Also, we might need some staff seas. Drink some water again. Well, in the meantime, I'll fast forward it to make some money. Alright, are the ads still running? No, they're not. But we are rich. We have 50k. And they're already a year in. You see how easy it is to make money? Like, I haven't cheated to make this money. Like, I've used a few cheats to unlock all things and give myself the cash machine, but I haven't used any of that yet. So, oh, hydrate guest 69. The smallest prime number guest. Wait, that's not the same. Smallest prime number guest is 2. So, that's just the next guest on the list. Bye-bye. Wait, not bye-bye. Oh, they only drown on partial tiles if it's like this. Yeah, there we go. Now you're drowning in quicksand. Yeah. Also, welcome to the follow fam. Argo 7200. It's gonna be lit. And whatever other words youngins of today say. I want a reverse entertainer who makes guests irritated and reminds me of how long they've waited in the queue. That's just always the guy behind you. It looks like everyone's hungry. Wow, I've never seen such a consensus. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, do we have enough money to remove this mountain? This mountain's also gotta go, because you're not gonna build a nice theme park on a mountain like this. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's very expensive. I've removed most of it. I challenge you to do anyway, and I refuse to challenge. You know, I like building with scenery here and there. And I like challenging myself a little bit. But I'm still a noob for scenery. Make it completely flat. It's not gonna stay completely flat. That's the baseline. That's like complaining that just before they start painting, artists will have a completely white canvas. That's not how it works, mate. Okay, so I wanna like loop the path around here. And then build some kind of coaster here. First though, I think it's wise to have a food stall where we sell fresh feet. And other stuff, of course. You know what? I'm gonna remove the middle bit here. And put my food stall there. Make it that. And built like this. Yeah, this is gonna be good. And on the other side, we can have that. Name the park. Welcome to Holland. No hills allowed. That's not gonna fit, mate. So you're gonna have to choose something shorter. Okay, hang on. What kind of color do we want? For now, I think I want that color. Fantasyland. Ah, we're going back to that. Guests are complaining about the length of your queues. It's 1 minute. I suppose this one is long. Yeah, 9 minutes. Holy crap. 2,900 an hour. I mean, it does have 4 stations. And yeah. Does it only have 2 trains? Hang on, we should be able to do... There we go! Much better. Oh my god. This looks ridiculous. Looks absolutely ridiculous. I suppose they'll space themselves out over time. Can you lengthen the trains as well? No, their maximum length. No more long waiting times. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so what coasters do we have available? I could do a mine train coaster. Okay, so my thought with all these coasters is like they're kind of cliche, but with basically all of them, I have that feeling because I've built all of them before. So, except maybe like a steeplechase wouldn't be cliche, but a steeplechase would be terrible. Side friction. I want a coaster. I don't want, you know, what's basically a flat ride. You can obviously do nice things with a mine train. So let's try a mine train. Okay, let's raise the station a bit. Like I said, I'm kind of nervous, but let's go for it. I do like the side friction though, you know, I was hating on it, but that was more for the meme than because I actually don't like it. You know, it doesn't need to be very tall. This is going to be a family-friendly park where everyone can enjoy themselves entirely worry-free. I wish we could mix side friction and reverser coasters. I mean, the reverser coaster is basically a side friction which can have just one car and has access to reverser pieces. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same thing. Except the side friction looks a bit better. Is 69 already dead? I don't think so. There was no channel point reward to drown 69. Just one and the smallest prime number. Yeah, 69 is still there and 69 is hungry. You can't find the toilets. There's a toilet right there, mate. Which is not free, of course. Okay, now we go that way. Name a ride of your choice. Yeah, today we don't have the build a ride of your choice and color ride of your choice because this is supposed to be a beautiful park. And I don't want to have you guys tell me to build 2 million side friction coasters or whatever that are all hot pink. But names are fine because you can barely see them. And even if it's a terrible name, it doesn't really ruin the park. Alright. Oh, it is. That's not necessary because we are on the right height. There we go. A photo section to increase the throughput. If you've watched my latest video, you know what I mean. God, that was a thing, wasn't it? Alright, name the mine coaster Mango Miner. Reminds me of Il Mango. Who here watches Il Mango? Now let's make the queue line yellow because mango. Wel, Sepkuip dus. I don't, to be honest. Yeah, I might watch a tutorial when I need one or something like that, but I don't really watch him. Maybe if he does something interesting, I might watch the video. You know, I've watched the Skycraft episode here and there, but I don't really watch him. Ooh, thank you for the gifted sub, Mr. Slime. Did you just give a gifted sub to someone who told you you're hot? Well, guys, you know what to do if you want a gifted sub from Slime. Why doesn't the land raise? That's a long-standing glitch that, like, because if I do this again, I can build on it perfectly fine. What's with the people on top of the spire? Are they're mountain boy and mountain girl? Marcel must be seeing Mibe and Slime talk romantically in the chat and must be wondering what the... Yes, I am wondering that because Slime is my husband. So I'm wondering, like, how long has this cheating been going on for? I thought we had an open relationship. No, we don't. At least I never consented to that. Let's go for the green in the desert. No, you know what? We're gonna make this a slight bit more interesting. There we go. I'll, you know, fine-tune that later, but for now we've got a little hill there, which is at least a little bit more interesting. I think then we have a problem. Well, it's fine, because, you know, I've been cheating on you anyway. Don't tell anyone, though. You have? Yes. With who? Wouldn't you like to know? With me? I said don't tell him. Must you ruin everything? Oh well. That's fine, because I've been cheating on you as well. With Slime. This conversation is going places I didn't expect it to go. Imagine that though. Like, you're just cheating on one person with the other and the other person with the one. I mean, that probably happens in real life. Like, both think they're in a relationship with just you and you're in a relationship with just them. But you're not. Okay, what's a pleasing color scheme? What I have currently isn't. I'm pretty sure. Also, we need to build on the outside for this one, for reasons. And the reasons are... we could use different walls as well. Because we need to build in front of this. Bed in een goede tijden, slechte tijden. I've never watched that. I know my mom watched it a bit back in the day. Is that still going? The blue is okay, but the orange is yuck. You know, I'm kind of thinking the opposite. This dark blue is not okay. No, crap. Don't forget to open your coaster. I did. This time I did. Hey T West, what's up? Welcome. I must confess, I haven't been playing Age of Empires for months now. You know, we could just go with bricks. Bricks is better. But I hope you're still making Age of Empires video. I hope they're still doing well. I kinda stopped watching most Age of Empires content as well, which includes your videos. That's why I started about Age of Empires, by the way, to everyone who doesn't realize. And which makes sense, because most of you will never have heard of T-West. But T-West is kind of similar for Age of Empires to what I do for Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's not the same, but, you know, it's similar. Key West, no, T-West. The guy in the chat. T-West AOE. Which stands for Age of Empires. Okay, well, you know where this is going. I like my pointy roofs. There we go. And then I think we can do a nice thing here. We make that black. Oh, that sounded so sad. Da, 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 da. That sounded incredibly sad. And then we just need a small wall piece. Like that. And there we have a food court. Okay, yeah, now this can use some work. First of all, I don't think the black really works. What about if we... It's also just this piece. It doesn't work all that well. That looks better. Still doesn't really work with the color though. Thank you for the follow. Hunted Raptor. How about we use a bit of dark purple? Ooh, yes, I like that. The dark purple works. I like this building. Purple. I do remember Lumberjack got you wood in AoE 2. Yeah. Well, I mean, a Lumberjack, the word... I mean, the Lumberjack itself also gets you wood, but that's not the cheat. How do you turn this on? Yeah, that gives you a big car. Drink some water. Again? You guys want to have me dead by water poisoning. Dark purple always works. Yes, it does. Dark purple is astonishingly good. Drown gets 68. Ooh. That's something different for a change. There we go. They had a drink. Well, now they're gonna have a drink for a lifetime. Can I make a suggestion? A small river with dirt, grass, soil and a small pine forest. And with a somewhat gentle looping roller coaster going through it. Not too tall, not too fast. I mean, that's not something for this area, so that will be something maybe for this area, but that won't be this stream, most likely. So, suggest it again when the time comes. Okay, now it's time to decorate this bit. I'm gonna start with some hills. Slime. You see? Hills. I do use hills. Did you do the red and green path yourself, or did the park come with it? The park came with it. And I kind of want to keep it, because I do like it. You know what? I'll do the details later. I'm not a fan, but it is your park. I am a fan, actually. I spin very fast to provide people with cool winds. Okay, and lift hill, or the station, or the whatever. The thing will be on the lift hill. The station will be on a hill. Why can't I? Okay, I'm just gonna use 0 clearance for this, because otherwise I'm gonna... Oh, crap. Otherwise I'm gonna have to remove the coaster. Just to do that. Which you can do if you build the hill first. Hey, thank you for another gifted sub. Well, this time from Oni Coyote. Thank you. Okay. Marketing has finished, so let's do that again. It's so easy to get rich in these scenarios. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, especially this one, because you can charge a ton for the entrance. But look at that. We've been making like 14k a month from the entrance. 15, 14, it's a very steady. And that's without any guest generation from the soft guest cap. That's all dead, because we have 1200 guests and 3 rides and a few stalls. Why isn't it going? Oh, it only leaves once another train arrives at the station. Well, that does mean they're very nicely spaced out. Yeah, I like this. This is incredibly similar to the ride, you know, the last ride from the last video. 10,000 guests per hour. From a pre-built ride. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I love it. I absolutely love it. Never realized a pre-built ride could get so high. What pre-built? The miniature railway. It comes with the park. I didn't build it. Okay, so we have a few hills here now. I also want to build like a small oasis, but I think we can do that here. That's more throughput than a lot of actual railways. Definitely, but a lot of actual railways also don't have a stop every minute. Like, for example, my station in Bijlen will have 4 trains an hour. Subways have a stop every 3-4 minutes. Yeah, but that's a subway, not a rail. But then again, they don't have basically constantly a train available. Even subways don't have that many trains. Even there's a few minutes between each train. In the real train you can fit a couple of hundred people. Yeah, you know, the big stations in like Tokyo and whatever, yeah sure, they'll have hundreds, you know, or tens of thousands of ridership per day, but most trains aren't in the middle of Tokyo. Last time I checked, at least. Okay, this is already a lot better hill-wise. I think it's... what if we do that? You know, make the hill look slightly more interesting. Starting to sound like one of those buildy Minecraft YouTubers. Like Green or whatever. I'm saying it with disdain, but that's not what I'm going for. Okay, now the question is, how do I properly decorate desert? I mean, I can just yeet the Sphinx down, but you know, if we put a fence around it, it might not look too bad. Nice ass. Add Mr. Bones. I could. We have Mr. Bones available. Why not? King's Cross had an average of 149,000 people per day in 2017. Well, that's about 10,000 an hour. Obviously, you know, in the rush hour it's more. In other times it's less. But, you know, if you exclude the night, that's about 10,000 an hour. So, it's not more than this ride. Maybe a couple palm trees along with Egyptian theming. Yeah, that's basically what I was going for. It does not. Wait, oh, does that include platform 9 3/4? Also, platform 9 and 3/4 has on average basically 0 customers a day. Because it has like, I don't know, like a few hundred that one day on September 1st, and obviously a few more days. But on most days it has nothing. Shinjuku Station has 1.57 million a day. Is that the most? Or are there ones with even more still? I want to make some kind of, I don't know, ruiny thing. That's a lot of passengers. It is. Let me guess. It is in Tokyo. It's not too difficult to guess, because from the name we already know it's in Japan. It is indeed in Tokyo. Level land required. This land is entirely level, my friend. Why do I need the entire tile to be level? That's a bug. It's only a quarter tile piece. Haha, P. It would be neat to try to make a station that's a collection of stations with more throughput than in that game. What? Oh, than that in game. Oh, you mean like a massive station with like 20 platforms to get to 1.57 million people? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. You need like 200 for that. Also, someone said Shinjuku is just one station. This is 4. I would more argue that, you know, Shinjuku has like probably like at least 24 platforms. This has just one platform. So basically 4 platforms. Okay, so here we have our weirdly neatly positioned Egyptian ruiny kind of thing. Probably limited by the number of guests. Well, someone in my Discord server managed to get a throughput of over 1 million. In OpenRCT2. I didn't do that because I didn't want to bother with it. Too much work. The video was already long and took a lot of effort. We need some bushes in here just for some color. I'm late to a Marcel stream. Hey, we don't need bushes, we need cacti. Yeah, and your punishment will be to tell Slime that he is a beautiful human being. Your park entrance fee is too high. I don't care. Slime already knows that. He needs to be told it because he's a bit insecure. A bit? I'm very insecure. Oh, we got a 192 folks in here. That's a lot. That's more than I usually get. Usually I max out like 160, 170 on a Roller Coaster Tycoon stream. I wonder why it's higher today. It's not like I'm doing particularly exciting stuff at the moment. Although maybe this is what the people want. I don't know. Hydrate guest 69. Nice. It's too crowded here. Well then go home. And make room for new people. Oh, guest 69 is already gone. 169. I can hydrate 169 for you. There you go. No balloon for you. 69 escaped. I love doing a 69 when I escape. You know what? We need a few bushes here as well. This will be a more of an arid desert instead of a desert. So more like Arizona, I believe. Which still has, you know, shrubs and that kind of stuff. Which I believe is also accurate for the cacti. Obviously, Arizona doesn't have the Egyptian stuff, but this is a theme park. We do whatever the hell we want. Now that there. And that on the other side. How about we continue that for a bit more? I'm from Arizona and we do actually have some pyramids here. Yeah, man-made pyramids, I guess. Although, I mean modern pyramids. All pyramids are man-made. Like the, I mean, there are probably some pyramid-like shapes made by nature. You know what I like? I haven't recolored this right. And I might still recolor it, but the color scheme is already pretty good. We call those mountains. Now I mean specifically a pyramid shape. So, you know, the sharp edges running along to the top. Salmon pink. No, not salmon pink. Put a ride in the pyramid. I'm not sure if I'm gonna include a pyramid in this park in the first place. My last theme park I did like this, which was Magnificent Mel's World, was very dense. So I'm trying to see if I can make this one beautiful but be a bit less dense. Hey, thank you for the sub. Audio breakfast. Did you just combine two different words to get your username? It's a good, memorable username. Gotta give you that. Or do you always just... Okay, yes. Could have been that you just like listening to audio books during your breakfast and you were like, huh, I'll use that. But no. Okay, now we're not going to do a dolphin in the desert. We're going to do abstract art. Hang on. I see a man with a snorkel in there. Hear me out. Hear me out. So this white bit is the mouth. The white bit above it is the eye. And the bit here, which is going up, is the snorkel. And there's coming water out of that. Do you follow me? You're watching him from like the side, so there's another eye behind the snorkel that we can't see. What do we get? Hang on, let me just... What do we get from another angle? Okay, now that was just in the back of his head. It only works from one angle. Must be there because Chris Sawyer loves snorkeling. Maybe he does. Who knows? Name a ride of your choice. Well, there's only 2 rides left to name. Because this one has already been named. I don't care about the... Wait, there's litter? I thought I had handyman. Hey, we have 69,000 in the bank. Nice. Now we don't. But we'll have it again soon. Name a railroad platform 69 3/4. 69 is truly everywhere. Platform 69. Does that fit? And 3/4. Okay, yeah, we have 3 characters left. So it does fit. Nice. Still getting 10,000 guests an hour. Not bad, not bad. We're also still charging for this, even though we're also charging for the entrance. Also, this should be 3, obviously. How much is this getting per hour? 3,000. That ain't bad, although part of it is on the right photo price, which now actually earns us more anyway. That's the cash machine, that's the toilets, that's the balloons. But we don't have an info kiosk. Whoopsie daisy. I thought I had built an info kiosk, but apparently not. Okay, I know a good place for it. And we 20 bucks, baby. Have you looked at the mine stats? I haven't. They're 584, 716, and 426. And the ride lasts exactly 1 minute. Ooh, we're getting rich, baby. We've already sold 15 umbrellas. That's already earned itself back. Already 273 profit. 300, 350, 400. Damn. I'm loving this. Did Marcel advertise the Twitch stream at the end of his YouTube again? I did in the last video. No, I did not in the last video, I believe. Sometimes I do videos, sometimes I do Twitch now. Depends on what I think, I don't know, fits the video better or whatever. This hill is still a bit bare. Maybe I should just build a few more bushes on it. Or a few more, I don't know, like Egyptian stuff. I don't know. I'm not exactly a scenery noob, but I'm not particularly great either. Ask a geography question. Ooh. What's it gonna be? Most elevated US state, Colorado. I'm pretty sure. That's like the mountain state, right? I don't think there's gonna be any other possible answer. Yes, okay. That was an easy one. Denver, Colorado is like the meme from being like high up. Didn't Colorado have like very relaxed marijuana laws for a long time already? Which means that people in Denver are very high. Marijuana is legal there. Isn't it legal in the entire US by now, or is it still state by state but rapidly expanding? I forget. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub. Slime. Why specifically to carry? Or was that random? Can't have mods without subs. Luckily we can have subs without mods. Otherwise we would have a lot of mods. Do mods get ads? I think they still do. Can I fit some dirt in here, or is that not a good idea? Right, maybe that'll make the desert a bit more interesting. I think that works. I think that does work. Maybe only around water. We don't have a lot of water. Well, we have a little bit of water here. I can't, of course, make it dirty outside of the park. Maybe only the pieces of land with track on it. Oh, that makes sense as well. Okay, I've done that before in a desert. Obviously, we'll still need to do it a bit sparsely. Not just a blanket dirt wherever there's track, but yeah, I think that works nicely. Yeah, I like that. You know, it gives a bit. The dirt gives it a bit more color. A bit more color variation. April Fool's is Slime's favorite holiday. Well, today I uploaded the video that will go live on April 1st. So y'all can look forward to that. Okay, now we need to fill up this nice space. Drown guest 420. But of course. Or not. Do we have 1420? We do. That's the best I can do, my friend. You will drown next to a railroad. And your life will be full of suffering. And pain. That isn't even a Thursday. No, it is not. But it is April 1st. I was gonna do something, but I kind of forgot what. Oh well. Let's build a little. You know, let's extend this fence. Because fences are good. A few palm trees like that. Ah, that looks nice. It's a shame that the bodies can't hit the floor on the drowning pond. No, guests mysteriously disappear as soon as they're done dying. You know, it's kind of a shame that if a roller coaster crashes, we don't see just a big, gory mess of bodies everywhere. I'm actually really happy with that because I don't like gore, but you know. What to build here? How about a car ride? Yes, your friend Marcel is going for a car ride. Least psychotic European. We're all a fun bunch. Nothing psychotic about us. I promise. But if you don't change your mind, I will have to colonize your country in the standard European style. Can you make the car ride go inside of a pyramid? No. I mean, I can, but that's not like, that doesn't fit nicely here. Like, this is a serious park, not a random meme park. Also, whoever came up with this standard color scheme? Doesn't fit at all. Like, imagine putting a pyramid here. It's way too big. Doesn't fit here. Like, it can fit here, but it can't fit here. Not of course that. Well, the car ride is here, not there. It's just a small car ride for here. I thought you meant here. Okay, no minimum waiting time, of course. Actually, we'll do a maximum waiting time of 0 seconds. And let's not charge for that anymore either. Can't the car ride go under the path? Yeah, but I want it to be neat and short. You know, size isn't everything. Maybe a go-kart in and out of a pyramid. Yeah, we could do that. That's a fun color. Where's the green even going? Like, seriously, what is this changing? I've been wondering this for a while. There is nothing of this color. Is this car ride long enough? No, but I don't care. Like, I could have this salmon pink and it wouldn't even show. We'll do that. Yeah, I like that. Isn't it the supports? No, the supports are this one. You can see that on the preview. Also the station railing. So, I don't know. Thank you for the 19 months, Jarsnel. And welcome to the stream. Maybe it's for the canvas entrances. Yeah, I think... But then it should only show up if you have a entrance. Yeah, it does show up there. You know what? Let's have a canvas entrance. Ugh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Eh. Hmm? Hmm. 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 No. Nope. Yeah, that's fine. All the emotions featuring Marcel Vos. That's basically what that was. Fire all these Staffsies. Oh, you want the path to be disgusting, don't you? Yeah, the pink does work with the purple. The bright pink wasn't... The light pink wasn't really all that bright. Oh, we're not advertising anymore. Now, we've already finished 2 years. Granted, I fast forwarded through most of 1 year. Yeah, we're losing guests. I kind of want to get to 2,000 with just... This is a pathetic park for 1,600 guests. Absolutely pathetic. What will be his horny colors? Yeah, there's some color scheme whenever I see, it just makes me feel things. I could go for dark, how about light blue and lighter orange? I like that. And then we can go for a few... This stuff. Now how about we do one of each? In order, so it's clubs, diamonds... Or no, wait, it's not clubs. I forgot what it is. Oh, it's club. What's that on that? Oh, spades. Yeah, that's right. Spades, diamond, the clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. There we go. Also, let's change the ground texture a bit. No, dang it. Like that. And then we'll put a fence in between there. Just a wooden fence. Just like that. There is no right to choose. That's correct, my friend. Not this stream. This stream I'm building on my own pace. Without being forced to build 10 billion salmon pink colored hardlines. Hang on. My brother's calling me. Nope, I'm live. Hang on, I'll quickly app him that. I'm not gonna have him... I was like, why is my phone lighting up? There we go. Alright. Pick up and put him on speaker. I'd rather not. I hope nothing is wrong. Most likely not. There we go, nicely fenced off. How about a few trees? But let's see if he's answered anything. Oh, there we go. Nothing important. I want a kind of a special... How about that? Yeah, I like that. Maybe like... that. Or statue there. Doesn't Peyton know you always have a live stream on Sunday evening? He does, but I imagine he's forgotten. I don't think he regularly watches my streams, so he might not have thought about it. A what statue? A horse statue. This is a very nice horse statue. I know what you're going for. You know what? Let's actually save the park. No. Up. Magic quarters. Magic quarters. V1. Park is coming along slowly but nicely. What are your thoughts on the different car bodies used on the car ride, i.e. the Cheshire Cat? I mean, I like the Cheshire Cats. I think, you know, there are a lot there. I can't speak. Let's just go to object selection. There are a lot of them added in the 2 Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 expansions, which aren't that great. Like black cabs, you have the Carnival butterfly cars, which are just so random. Carnival frog cars. Carnival lizard cars. Like, goddamn, why do we need those 3 random There. I like the Cheshire Cats. They're very fantastical. Hover cars. I don't like those. Huskies. Those used to be my favorite, like a long time ago. A very long time ago. Pegasus. And of course the standard car ride ones. Yeah, I think especially the carnival ones are just... Ugh. Just not okay. The other ones, like from the expansions, are fine. Although the Husky and the Pegasus are slightly weird, but, you know, they're fine. It kind of annoys me that the RCT2 expansion just have things like Ostrich Ride and Rhino Ride with no clue in the name to what coaster they are. Yeah. That can be annoying. Although OpenRCT2 did fix that. Hey, I just noticed these fences I built here around the flower thingies are the same as they used here at the start. Oh, that's fitting. Okay, now what to build here? I think a go-kart through a pyramid is indeed nice. So let's have a pyramid here. And then a little oasis somewhere here. More balloon stalls. For now, one is fine, I think. The go-karts, and maybe have it interact with another one of these sunken mazes, which can look like an archaeology site. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of space for that. Maybe here, but let's first build the go-karts. I mean, if I build a small one, then there might be room. If I, you know, build the go-karts more here. Yeah, no, I think that'll work. Go-karts. There we go. If I want to build an archaeology site, then maybe I should design that first. So, like... something like this. And then we can have the cart like go right by it. The go-karts. I'll put the pyramid a bit further back. So that we have some nice space for our go-karts here. I like that, thank you very much. I think it might be time to fix the vandalism in the park. Nah, vandalism is cool. We don't need to fix it. I love me some good old vandalism. Hang on, we don't need that. We can just... because if I do that... there we go. Although the tunnel might look a bit... yeah, the tunnel looks better. Look at that. So... if we have it like this, the tunnel goes down and it doesn't properly render. If we move it up, suddenly it renders and the tunnel moves up a bit, the tunnel graphic, and the cart track within the tunnel renders as well. So it works if you have it down like this, but not really properly. Been too long since I was here. Good to see you going. Yeah, the stream already knows you called. What's up, bro? Yeah, I'm still doing the streaming. Suppose you see more of the videos, not really much of the streaming. But yeah, I've been doing this still twice a year. Double the VOS. Double trouble. Did I say twice a year? I mean twice a week. Or did I do say twice a week? I don't know. I did say twice a year. I mean, I do it at least twice a year. Okay, let's see. Rates are lower to land. No, I need to go up one later. And then see through scenery. So, for those of you who don't know, you can actually go inside pyramids. Which is very cool. And we'll go down again. There we go. We have been inside that pyramid. Excuse me? What? Well, someone's got too much money. Well, it stays in the family from brother to brother. Thank you very much. Say thank you, big brother. What, do you want to quote that? Oh, I just said it. Do you want to quote that or something? From brother to Bezos. Yeah, also partly to Bezos. I suppose. And thank you also for 2.5% of Peter's contribution, Zach. I mean, I'm saying that not to diminish you. Thank you for the gifted sub as well. Is everyone here a sub now? Probably not everyone, because we have 200 people, and you know, 40 subs is not quite enough for 200 people. But yeah, a lot of people are. Since I gifted Peter his sub, will this mean I'm responsible for those 40 subs as well? Maybe? Also, I haven't told you yet, bro, but in Stardew Valley I had a kid and I called it Peter. Him. You can take a little credit. It's Linus all the credit for everything. Okay, let's go up here again. Hang on, I want to make this look a bit prettier. Okay, so how about we do this like... there we go, one more. That's the highest hype train ever. Level 8? I didn't... Hang on, I thought it ended at level 5. Did they recently increase that or anything? Pretty sure it ended at level 5 previously. But maybe I was wrong. There we go, that's better. That looks nice. Park name, Peterland. Well, that's a good way to get us a lot of attention, gifting all those subs. Let's see, with a space. Peterland. How far can it go? Well, it's up to you guys to find out. Thank you for the bits, Magic Geeks. I can technically give subs to my own stream, but that just costs me money. And, you know, then only money goes to Twitch. So I don't know if that's a good move. Don't really want to do that, so it's up to you to find out how high it can go if you want to know. I'm guessing level 10. 55 bits. I don't think that does a lot. I think it is 1%. So if you do get this level 10, that's probably at least another like $100. I don't expect to get that. Because that is a lot of money. But, you know, my brother had a well-paying job. And his wife works as well. So, you know, they make good money. But a lot of you probably don't make that kind of money. I've heard of level 20 plus. Oh, damn. Well, that definitely doesn't happen in my live streams. It must be at least $1,000, right? Level 20 on a hype train. That's insane. It goes up. It's not like level 1 to 2 and level 90 to 20. You need the same. The higher you are, the more you need. Did we already have that? I was looking for this path tile earlier, but I couldn't find it. But obviously we had it, because you don't unlock new path tiles later. You need to actually get Bezos in chat. Imagine that, just seeing Jeff Bezos in chat. And it actually being him. Do you think he has the account called Jeff Bezos? Do you think he ever watches a live stream? During the stream there's massive influx of subscribers. CNET also set a new record high hype train reaching level 47. Damn. Bezos owns Twitch, right? Yes. Well, I mean, he owns Amazon. Amazon owns Twitch. So, basically. Mr. Beast has Mr. Beast. I wonder if he got that or if it was somehow miraculously still available. I don't think he gives a damn about Twitch except the money it makes him. I don't think either, because, you know, he's like a, what, 55-year-old man. He's probably not watching live streams in his free time, but, you know, he still is a person. He still has hobbies. You know, it's fun to demonize rich people and whatever, just saying they want to make money, but there are still people with hobbies and stuff, so, you know, they still do things for fun. And some rich people undoubtedly watch, like, live streams or YouTubers or whatever. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna build a little maze here. Now, in the way that I usually build a maze. Which is, I build one path from the entrance to the exit, and then I fill up the rest of the maze. So I'm gonna build the entrance there. No, not like that. The other way around, please. And the exit there. Perfect. Have an empty space for some scenery. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, so how about we make this space empty? So we go around that. Oh, hang on, that's not a full tile. There we go, that's the full tile. Yeah, that's a good path, that works. Okay, now let's fill it in. I think it's funny that mazes don't need to be solvable in this game. You can just leave them unsolvable and open them, and people will just be trapped in them. Would you play City Skylines on stream? Perhaps. Currently I'm like doing Roller Coaster Tycoon and Stardew Valley, and I'm not gonna stop doing Roller Coaster Tycoon. I do know I'll get tired of Stardew Valley not too long from now, because I'm, I'm closing in on finishing the community center. And after that, I don't think I want to do too much more Stardew Valley right now. So then there's a spot for another game, which could be City Skylines. I already own it. I played it a bit, but then didn't really... I don't know, at the time I wasn't really ready for it or whatever. So maybe. Will you be streaming CSGO? Definitely not. It's not my kind of game. It's like a shooter, right? Okay, this definitely needs to be brick walls. And this needs to be that. How about dirt? Does the maximum throughput affect how many people can be on the ride at once? I mean, they're related, but they don't influence each other. Because if you have one very short ride with 2 trains, you can have a higher throughput than a very long ride which has 10 trains. But there can obviously fit more people on the very long ride. Marcel and I play AoE sometimes. Been a while. I haven't played AoE in a very long time. Well, I mean, depends on your definition of very long time, I suppose. A few months. I don't like the way these queue lines look. And you know what? I'm gonna go underground with this. Yeah, I'll just drag it down like that. Oh, it's not low enough. Where is it not low enough? Oh, there. You know what? I'll just go like that. And I'll go against all my own advice. Okay, no, that doesn't look very nice now, does it? We're gonna go like that then. We're gonna drag that up. Dark Souls. I'm not a person for those kind of games. There we go. This is a dead end, but we need it here. But it kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Obviously, there needs to be some kind of fence around here. Add a couple of stalls maybe and give it a purpose. No, it doesn't need a purpose. I mean, stuff like this is quite realistic actually. For example, the Goliath in Wallaby has a very similar thing. It's quite a long path to get to just the Goliath. And nothing else there. I mean, I think there's one stall or whatever, but there's mostly nothing. But in real theme parks, that's fine. And in Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's fine as well if you have just short little bits like this. It's not optimal, but it's, it's fine. And then, of course, we need this kind of fence around the excavation. Oh, 2 minutes ago from Slime, Drown, Peter V. Do we even have a Peter V in the... Like, is that even possible? Let's go. Options. Where is it? Show real names of guests should be. There we go. Let's see what we got. We have a Pete W, which is the oh, we have a Peter F. Peter Fox. That works nicely. Obviously in our newly built oasis. There you go. Bye-bye. It's kind of, if you think about it, a bit odd to drown my brother live on stream. Also, yes, I do need an exit path. You're absolutely right. Like that. Thank you for noticing that. Receives 40 subs from brother drowned. Then again, being drowned in my parks is an honor. Like, I've had people ask for them to drown themselves. Wait, I can't build a fence in between there? You know what? Then I'll just build a fence like around it, like here. And so there we go. That's a little excavation. Some tentacles, tentrances would fit nice with excavation. Why did I read that as tentacles? Does it? How? I think maybe like wooden. I think wooden fits better. Oh, it's too expensive. That's why guests aren't going on it. Okay, of course we go to 64. Some of you may die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Yeah, I remember that quote. Okay, now we need a few stuff here. How about we put a few statues? To celebrate, I don't know, beauty or whatever. And of course, in the middle, a giraffe. That's not the exact middle. There we go. You know, a warrior, a beautiful lady, and a giraffe. Nice. Thank you for the follow, Lemon Station. So eloquent. How I put statues to beauty or whatever. I mean, am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Can I put maybe in like a nicer ground thing? Ground texture or something? Does this work? Nah, the grass is kind of nice. But I will put a fence around it. Because I put fences around everything. How about this fence? That fits nice with the Roman stuff. Mesh fence in the way. Alright. Just delete the mesh fence. Trying to get my senior dog to take his pills is a battle I haven't had enough coffee for. Well, then maybe you should take some more. Also, yes, I should indeed fix the vandalism. It feels still feels a bit empty. Maybe some bushes or maybe some Like small flower bed-like things. I'm not entirely sure. You need some greenery to look nicer. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm aware one side is longer than the other. You want the statues on raised ground with fences directly around them. Well, let's give that a shot. Seems like my brother has been playing Roller Coaster Tycoon secretly. And of course, if it's raised ground, we can also make it a bit more, you know, give it a different ground texture. And the two Roman ones. Oh, no, wait, that isn't the correct orientation. Let's see. Which fence fits nicely here? That one's not bad. Ah, that looks nice, actually. You're absolutely right. Maybe the Roman fences. These ones? No, definitely not. This does look nice. And then we can have some trees on that side. Just because, you know, to fill up that one spot. And then we still have... And then in the corners. That. I think it's might be better to have this fence not go around the trees. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. No, wait, it does need to be on the inside. Oh, whoops. What did I just delete there? I think it was a yellow tree, right? Yes. This is better, but I want these on the other side now. We can make like... There we go. That looks a lot better. Alright, see ya, bro. No, he did help improve the park. Because this does look better. Is there anything else? How about those small little treesies? What do you mean Roman statue? Oh, it's because the ground's there. Yeah, I like that. I think it's come together nicely. Some palm trees there. And this looks not bad. Now obviously this area still needs some work. Also, this mountain is kinda sort of a little bit in the way. You actually made something good looking. I did, for once, yes. Okay, we don't need one there. That doesn't fit. Okay, how about we do some cacti and stuff around this oasis? Boat hire is calling your name. I don't want to put a bow tire on this. Also, there are too many tall cacti. Like, there shouldn't be a ride on here. There's definitely such a thing as having too many rides. And you don't want it. How many aesthetically pleasing parks is this now? 3? 5? I mean, if you're going for the very aesthetically pleasing parks, it's the second. After Mel's World. But I've built like a few parks that I built in one stream. Like the Forest Frontiers. And obviously Katie's World. And sort of a Dynamite Dunes ones. So... it depends a bit on your definition of pretty parks. What's the goal? 300,000 park value. But I don't give a damn about the goal. We'll get to there eventually. We're currently at 103,000. And we're rich. We're incredibly rich. Maybe add a bit of grass. And palms around the oasis wall. What's grass? Not much what's grass with you. Grass. Sounds like an extremely posh British word. Grass is grass and ash. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if there was some language on Earth which had a word for that. This park's looking great. Well, thank you. Okay, obviously there is some more water here, so the ground's a bit darker. Do you still answer geography questions? I do. You don't need to use the channel point reward for it. The channel point reward is mostly to encourage people to ask them, because I like talking about it. Also, I have something to say about my local supermarket, because I went to the store today, and it's a great supermarket. I love it. But this time there was something a bit weird about it, because somewhere near the entrance, I just walked in, and there was like some kind of horrible, super sweet smell. Now, I'm a sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth. I like sweet stuff, but this was so sweet that it almost made me gag. Which is, I've never smelled anything that sweet before. It's very odd. I don't know what it was. It was just hanging in one area of the supermarket. Someone was vaping. Now, I've smelled vapes before. I know what they smell like. This was way worse. And I don't know what it was. Okay, this is definitely not it. I need fewer, I don't know, pillory things. I could maybe go for like that and then put something like that in a no. Yeah, that's nice. You know, things that aren't as tall. Bit of a wall. It's probably a dead rat. They give off a very sweet smell. Maybe, I don't know. Could be. It was not pleasant. Like I said, I don't remember ever smelling something that sweet. So if dead rats indeed give out a sweet smell, it might be it. But Max says otherwise. Did you ask the store employees? No, I couldn't be bothered. I just got what I needed and sold it off. Besides, there were store employees there too, so... I imagine they would already know. And didn't need to be bothered by it any further. We need to renew the ads. I remember working my first job and one night a skunk sprayed outside the store entrance. The smell carried all the way to the front registers and it just sat and lingered. Well, that sucks. And that's for Mango Miner. Alright, there we go. I don't really like the way what I've done with it here. It doesn't entirely work. Maybe I need a few more smallish bushes. I don't know. It's very vibing and laid back watching you build scenery and stuff. Well, that's very clear because I have 220 viewers. So either people like this or my brother is a celebrity and people just wanted to see him even though he's already gone again. To be honest, I'm always here just in case Peter shows up. Well, then you're like 99% of the time you're here for useless reasons. Okay, I can build this on top of here. That looks nice. Oh, right. Yeah, there's the guest running thing. I did see that, but then I was doing something else, and after that I forgot it. 1386. They might still be in the park? Well, let's see. They are not. Do you have any other guest that you want to see suffer and die? I'm miserable 99% of the time that I am here. Well, then it's very impressive that you still come here. 1384 works too, alright. Drown in the oases. Ooh, yeah. I'm very dedicated to Peter. Does he know? Desert decorating is difficult. You don't want to have big open spaces, but know, I'm not sure if I'm happy with all these bushes. It's very difficult. We just built another fountain here. Fountains look nice in the desert. How about one right there? Little fence around it. Name a ride is your choice. Well, 2 have already been named, but there are still a few left. Like the go-karts and the maze and the merry-go-round and the car ride. I'd like to see go-karts 1 be named Pyramid Grand Prix. Alright. Pyramid Grand Prix. There we go. Very useful to have 2 words where you don't pronounce the last letter. Does anyone have some good ideas for this deserty bit? How I could make that, well, look nice. Without just spamming bushes all over the place. I'll ask ChatGPT. I don't think that's gonna be very constructive. Grand Pyramid, well that's what I did read at first. Maybe I could build like a cliff. Like here. Because if I now do this. Maybe that looks nice. What the hell's going on there? There we go. Perhaps Mr. Bounce. We already have a Mr. Bounce. And I don't want to overdo that. And I'm gonna put sandstone here. For the cliff. Where were we? Sand. Yeah, that's very clearly a cliff. Although, it's kind of hard to see, to be honest. It's not necessarily a bad thing, though. What if we make it this color? Okay, that's not better. If we make it this color, it looks like human reinforced. Which doesn't necessarily look bad. It does make it look interesting. I don't dislike this, because the problem with the sandstone is that it's almost the exact same color. No, not that. That. As the ground, so you can barely see it, which doesn't really make it look better. So I like this. And if there's a cliff, then you need less scenery to make it interesting, because there's already something there. ChatGPT suggests making sand dunes, making desert rocks and more types of plants, some themed buildings. A little building is not a bad idea. You know, that's what ChatGPT should be used for. Inspiration. You shouldn't just, you know, have it write your essay or whatever. But to use it for some inspiration is a good idea. What kind of material shall we build it out of, though? It also gives you the idea of trying to make a hot air balloon right over the desert. I mean, mean, with custom ride types, you can get quite far. You won't quite get to an exact hot air balloon ride, but, you know. I will definitely want something that has the opportunity for a window. How about this thing? Has ChatGPT been watching Dirklink's Mega Park? Does he have a balloon ride, custom ride? I haven't been watching that, but I wouldn't be surprised if he has, because, you know, it's Dirklink. Yes. Well, looks like I was right that you can do that. Of course he does. Okay, now that doesn't fit. Okay, so obviously we're going for that. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. That looks a bit out of place, though. And we could use floor. There we go. That at least spices it up a little bit. Don't know really what this building is used for, though. But, yeah, it's better than nothing. Could he put something inside it? Like, I don't know. Some of this stuff that's being investigated. There we go. Make it the food court. That's not too bad of an idea, because currently the only food court we have is right here. I'm quite happy with that. It also suggested in programming a sandstorm effect. Imagine that. Go-karting through a sandstorm. That would be horrible. Oh, we need fences. And here as well. Maybe Mr. Bones on the roof. We already have a Mr. Bones, though. I don't want another Mr. Bones. Thank you for the follow. More cowbell. Follow. Sub. 11 months. Thank you for the continued support. How about a little alien thing? I mean, it doesn't look horrible. I've seen worse things. How about a clock on top? It's an accurate clock. That weird wooden skull thing. We don't have access to that, I believe. Oh, we do. I should put that maybe here, off the go-karts. That is not... It does work. Maybe we could make this whole area a bit more creepy. You know. We'll have a few gravestones. On the hill as well. I meant on the roof, yeah, and I don't think that's gonna be very nice. That doesn't, like, no. That doesn't work. Hey, thank you for the 10 months, Serious Matty B. Almost a year, yes. Can we now get someone who does it for 9 months, then 8, just counting down? That skull is weird. It belongs more in a jungle or a Mayan theme than a horror one. Yeah, but we don't... Well, we have a jungle theme, but it doesn't really fit here either. We don't have a Mayan theme. So I think the desert area is pretty much finished now. Rude, the skull belonged to a person. That's a massive person. That's like Hagrid's mom. Or something like that. Very pretty though. That person is like as tall as the pyramid. Oh, so it's from one of the aliens that built the pyramids. Because as we all know, the pyramids were built by aliens because they perfectly resemble the speed of light to like 3 billion digits or whatever, way closer than, you know, they could ever have known back in the day. All that kind of stuff. Did you say you hadn't been watching Dirkling's new Mega Park? That's correct. I indeed did say that. So I think we can maybe put some more fences. Something like this. It's basically what you're making here, but bigger. Oh, that's what people were saying with it. Hasn't Dirkling been doing this? That makes sense. No, this is not inspired by that. I was basically just looking through the Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 scenarios until I found a suitable to do this on. Suitable one. So no, that's a coincidence. I imagine a few of you may have thought it was inspired, but no. Or we are just so one as Roller Coaster Tycoon creators that I was still inspired by him, even though I don't realize it. That's one epic go-kart track. It is. It even goes inside the pyramid. There you go. You are Dirkling and you are Chris Sawyer. Why, you might even be me! I would love to be you. Holy crap, that's a lot of vandalism. That's a lot of vandalism. Damn. Luckily, it's not very expensive to fix. And not a lot of effort either. Okay, so currently our park rating is not great. I'll have a little nosy in a minute after I've built some bins to see what's up with that. Maybe it was just caused by the vandalism. Maybe it'll go up now. I don't know. Seems like it's going up. Or am I imagining stuff? It's not directly caused by the vandalism, by the way. Vandalism makes the guests unhappy, and that's why your park rating gets lowered. Okay, there's still a bit of like empty space here, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it looks a bit weird because it looks like this is very much shaping with the coaster, which is odd. So there need to be a few more like plants here, like a cactus here, so that it's that's a lot better because it's not just shaping with the coaster. Don't unhappy guests also cause vandalism? Well, yeah, that was from earlier when I had no staff. Let's see, are they causing anything new? No. Okay, park rating isn't really going up. Is it just... Yeah, it might just be people complaining about overcrowdedness, because that's hanging around 20%, which is roughly the threshold for when it becomes problematic in my experience. So that might be the issue. Oh. Hang on, can we do that one trick? Let me give that a shot. I need to get to underground. So let me... You know what, let me just start here. I wonder if that works still. Okay. And then we'll go like that. And then we'll delete everything. And then we'll yeet a handyman on the underground path. And see if that... if he can water them from there. So, cutaway view. There we go. Doesn't seem to work. It used to work. Well, you know what? In that case, I'll just grab one. Might do that occasionally. Or maybe I'll just use the cheat that plants don't wither. There we go, that's much better, isn't it? Because the handyman won't stay here. In fact, he already left before he watered the 4th one. I'll have to get handyman 10 involved because handyman 21 didn't do his job properly. Stupid handyman 21. To get underground, you could place a new right with an entrance exit built to build the path off of. That too. But this works fine enough. Alright, I think... And let me fast forward to the rain stops. That's going to be it for today. We've basically finished a quarter of the park. And it looks pretty nice. It's a deserty bit. We have a coaster. We have a go-kart. We have a maze. I really like this bit with the statues. We have a food court. We have a car ride. We have a merry-go-round. And of course... Oh, hang on. That's better. And of course we started with a big old thing. Railroad. Okay, let's redo the advertisements. Damn, 230 viewers. I should do streams like this more often. I wonder how many people are here that are not following me on YouTube. Please give me a 1 in the chat if you are currently watching but are not watching my videos on YouTube. Because I'm kind of curious how many there are, if any. We are incredibly rich, by the way. We're just steadily making 19k a month, or well, slightly less on average, from the entrance, and it's fantastic. Our park value goes down because we build very, very slowly. But number of guests and the money goes up a lot. There's not a single month here that we haven't made money. Oh, there's there. Oh, I spent 9k on advertising. We only made 87.50 in September. That's basically just even. Okay, not a single one. That's basically what I expected. But I was just curious to see. Oh, this ride's broken down. Let's see, it's got 26,000 guests already. I'm here for background noise. Yeah, that you know, that makes sense. And I'm wondering basically how many people are just strolling on Twitch and just seeing this and be like, huh, that's interesting. Alright. Let's see who I can raid. Is anyone I follow playing Roller Coaster Tycoon? Of course, Brian is. Oh, you got 20 viewers. That, I feel like that's a lot for him. For just naturally. But maybe I'm wrong and that's very normal. I don't know. Anyway. if you like people building scenery, Brian is a real life theme park designer, Brian Andrelsic, and you might like his stream as well then. So have a look at his stream, and I'll see you later on Wednesday. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and I wish you a good night. Thank you for the 6 months, Keiger Bear, the very last seconds.